So this is an example of a graphic organizer that I created for my students to group different vocabulary words from a word bank, which would be the vocabulary words that I have listed in the different tiers on my text set. So they would group them into 3 sections. One would be foundation words for genocide, which are words that are needed for genocide to happen, or foundational concepts that are present in all examples of genocide. A second section is genocide action words, which are the actual verbs and action words of genocide, the actions that people take, different terms for the methods of genocide. The third section is examples of genocide and ethnic cleansing. So these are the specific examples: ethnic groups, tools, groups of people that were killed, different places where genocide has occurred, just different specific examples of genocide throughout history. So as we are using the vocabulary list from the text set as a word bank, I'm going to model how students would place some of these vocabulary words in the different categories. So starting off with foundation words, since these are words that are present in all genocides, looking at the list, we could put racism, because that is needed, as well as discrimination. For genocide to take place. Also, we could put prejudice, stereotype, and culture. An example of a word that could fit in both the foundation word category and an action word is conflict, because here we are looking at conflict as a noun, but here we're looking at conflict as an action word, as like an actual fight that is taking place, or war, or killing. Next, if we wanted to move on to action words, we could put ethnic cleansing. A hint that students could use to help figure out action words is this word part right here, the ing, the suffix. We could also use systematic killing, or even just killing, mass killing. An example of a word that could be put in action words and specific examples is the concept of gas chambers and gassing. So we could put gassing here, but we could also put gas chambers in the specific example, because this is a tool that was used during the Holocaust. Moving on to examples of genocide, we could break down different vocabulary words. So first we could put sub-Saharan Africa. If students wanted to break that down into a more specific example, they could put Darfur, or Sudan, Rwanda. And if they wanted to break Rwanda down even more, they could put Hutus and Tutsis. So this will also help students see the complexity of different examples of genocide and how they make connections between what has happened throughout history. We could also put the Holocaust, anti-Semitic, we could put Auschwitz, death camp, Armenian, Ottoman Empire, so this is just an example